Hey guys, I just want to let you know ahead of time I made a mistake in this video, and I wanted to make sure I clarify that because I do love to use these videos as documentation. What you're going to hear me say is that this female, which is a pastel spot-nosed clown, was paired with, or the sire of these eggs we're going to pull, was a Coral Glow Krypton. I'm not really sure why I thought that. I mean, granted, he has and will sire some clutches this year, but that's not true. She was actually paired all season with our pastel yellow belly het cryptic or clown. So he's not a visual, so we can get hets. Everything we get that'll be a het will be het clown because she's a visual clown. But we could still get clowns or kryptons depending which one he is. Okay, he's not a krypton. He is het for cryptic or clown. So if we get clowns, then he's het clown. If we get kryptons, he's het cryptic. Okay, just wanted to clear that up again. So his full genetic listing is pastel, yellow belly, het cryptic or clown, 100% het, desert ghost, and pos het for genetic stripe. So we're going to have, again, we can have pastel on both sides, spot nose from her, yellow belly from him. We can make hets, which would be het clown, 100%, pos het, desert ghost, pos het, genetic stripe, or we can make those incomplete dominants with clown or krypton, depending on which one he's het for. And then everything will be pos het for genetic stripe and pos het for desert ghost. So, if it wasn't confusing enough, now it is. Let's jump into the video. What's going on, guys? Dave here, JDH Reptiles. Just getting out of my flannel real quick. I just came back from the store. And it is time to have an egg polling. So we got our egg box, the one from yesterday's video. That's all set and ready to go. I'm going to set that aside here for a moment. I am going to grab the scale here, just for my own benefit. I'm not actually documenting the weight of the eggs anymore because I've realized that over the last few years, I've done zero, absolutely zero with that documentation. So those are kind of things that I've learned over the years. You know, when I've used like reptile scan with this stuff, and now we're using clutch.io, which I truly recommend to everybody. You know, I've learned that there's so much built into a lot of these programs, so much built into the way we do things, and then I start realizing that there's a lot of that crap we can do without. So I do weigh them for my own benefit. Just right now I can say, okay, this is what the clutch weighed. You know, if I ever want to go back into these videos, which I have done before, by the way, these videos are great for that. I can go back and listen to what the weight of the clutch was, but I don't document this anymore. So is it useless information? Probably. I'm going to go ahead and drop the camera down so we can see my table, and then I'll grab her and we'll get right into this egg pulling. Alright, so this girl has been laying these eggs for the last about 4 hours or so. This is a pastel spot-nosed clown. She was paired with a Coral Glow Krypton male. Man, just like that. This is her first season. So first group of eggs we've ever gotten from her. And she gave us a half dozen. So 6 eggs. Super happy with that. 6 eggs at 502 grams. So they're small eggs, but there are 6 of them. And for a first time girl, I think that's incredible. I will take that every single day. So looks real nice. They're all laid out. I'm not concerned about orientation of these. We're going to drop them in. I'm going to put a couple golf tees. By the way, guys, use plastic. Okay, they don't wick, they don't soak up water. I've noticed some people will use wooden tees or Q-tips, and they say, "Oh, I cut the, the part that enters the edge of your ear off." But if they're not plastic and they're that cardboard Q-tip, they're going to soak up moisture, and that's going to touch the eggs and could also get dragged into the egg. So plastic. I think I bought this bag of golf tees on Amazon for like $5 or $6, and it's got, man, I don't even know, I think there's 50 or 75 golf tees in here. I've actually used some of these golf tees out on the course. They're awesome. So they're multi-purpose for me. Alright, so we got that. All the eggs are in there. We'll grab our press and seal. So I do have another box of press and seal, and this one is out. Alright. The press and seal, again, as I said when we were making the video about how we do our egg boxes, we use a soda cooler as our incubator. So there's no water inside of it. I don't have water bottles. I don't have any of that crap. I hang my probe in the middle of the incubator. That tells me what the air temperature is in the incubator. But once I seal this box up, this is its own environment. This is its own enclosure, if you will. So the wet perlite, the heat on the outside inside the incubator will warm up the temperature of the box. I set my incubator at 89.7. I'm assuming you can figure a couple degrees less inside the box. It's my guess. So even if this is, let's say, 88 degrees in here, the water that's inside this perlite is what's going to create the humidity in the tub, and that's what's going to incubate the eggs. If you're doing this for your first time ever, it may take you, a year or so to realize when your animals are going to hatch. So, everybody wants to cut eggs. Want to know when's a good time to cut their eggs. I'm just going to tell you that that's going to be up to your incubator to tell you. So, even if you set it at 89.7 degrees, depending how that temperature is actually used inside the incubator, depending what the temperature gradient is from top to bottom, how large your incubator is. I don't use any additional fans. I have the one built-in fan from the from the cooler itself. That's it. I just run that fan. That's on 24 hours a day. It runs at whatever speed it was set up with from the factory. I didn't add any other computer fans. Like I said, I don't have water bottles in the bottom. So my incubator top to bottom is within a couple points of a degree. So like the top will be 89.7, 89.8, right around there. The bottom will be like 89.5. Not a total degree difference, a couple points of a degree. So my incubator is set in very well. 89.7, right about there. Like I said, I would suspect getting through the plastic and everything, you might lose a degree, degree and a half, maybe upwards of 2 degrees between the air temperature in the incubator and your boxes. So I tell everybody for the first year, maybe not cut your eggs until you get to at least day 55 or so, because you don't know, if let's say your box is only at 86 degrees, then you're looking at, delayed times in incubation. If they're at 88, 89 degrees, then they're more on schedule, we'll say. So, we cut our eggs depending on the quality. I wouldn't say the quality, but I guess, the condition is the word I'm looking for of the egg. So if it's starting to get dehydrated, sinking in, it's getting real hard and leathery, we'll cut them, 52, 53. Sometimes we'll cut around 52, 53, 54 days. And then there's sometimes on day 50 I check and I've already got heads out. So it all depends. Everything can change. It's not a science per se on the day as much as the condition of your eggs and where you're at in the incubation process. Heat temperatures airflow, etc. The amount of moisture in your tub. If you don't have enough moisture in your tub, your eggs will desiccate or dry out quicker. So we keep ours very wet, as you saw in yesterday's video. So the chances of ours desiccating before time, before that albumin is used up, is very slim to nil. So usually when our eggs start to shrink in, that's because that fluid, the amniotic fluid, is being used up. The yolk itself is being used up, and you're getting to the point where it's just animal in there now. So enough of that. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for your support. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. This is going to be clutch number 6. So really should be looking at, let me look at my dates here, right around June 20th. Somewhere around there is when this one will be getting cut. So again, pairing pastel. I'll say it's from the female first, only because we got the female here. Pastel Spot Nose Clown is the female. The male was a Coral Glow Krypton. So everything will be Krypton or Clown. One or the other. We have to have visuals. And then we got the opportunity for Coral Glow, Spot Nose, Coral Glow, Pastel, Spot Nose, the whole nine. Those 3 genes mixed in with either Krypton or Clown. So, super excited. Hope we get some Coral Glow Spot Nose Clowns and Coral Glow Spot Nose Kryptons. That's what I'm hoping for the most. But yeah, awesome. Glad we got this today. We do have 4 more still due this month. Is it 4? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 3 more due this month. So as long as they're on time, we should see eggs still in the next couple days. And that means a couple more. She looks super swollen. Means a couple more egg pullings yet this month. And we've already got like 4 or 5 that have ovulated for next month. So looking really good, guys. Again, we appreciate your support. Thanks for everything. We'll talk to you on the next video. Take care. And any questions, of course, leave those comments down below. Or you can email me. You can find me on Facebook or Instagram. All that information is down below, as well as our Patreon and our Morph Market page. Take care, guys. We'll see you in the next video.